Have you been hearing about this word called as Ethereum Merge in social media platforms, discussion forums, and various communities? And we're trying to understand what exactly is this, but we're not able to understand. Then I am Jobin, developer evangelist at Arcana Network, and I am here to help you understand Ethereum Merge in a simple way so that I can quench your urge to understand the merge. So let's look at what Ethereum Merge is in very simple terms. But for that, you need to know what blockchain is. And if you don't know what blockchain is, then I have explained what blockchain is using a very simple analogy of train and how a blockchain looks and works exactly like a train in our previous video, Basics of Blockchain in 30 minutes. Go check that out by clicking on the I button on the top right corner for the video Basics of Blockchain in 30 minutes. Today, I'm going to use that same analogy here to help you understand the concept of Ethereum merge in a very simple manner. Yeah. So right now you can see on the screen a train moving from a location to another location. The train has got its own rail network which connects all these different locations. And what a train basically does is that it facilitates the movement of goods or passengers from one place to another place in this rail network. And in the same way, a blockchain or a Ethereum blockchain has got its own Ethereum network. And this Ethereum blockchain facilitates storage of data. So like a train can store goods or allow passengers, a blockchain or an Ethereum blockchain allows you to store data. So this data can be stored and people in this network can share, access, retrieve, or fetch this data. Second, what makes this Ethereum blockchain unique is the fact that the data that gets inside this blockchain is completely tamper-proof, cannot be manipulated, it's immutable. Okay. In train, once a passenger gets inside or goods gets inside the train, we can get that out. We can pull that out, push that out, kick the goods or passengers out of the train. But a data that gets inside the blockchain is there permanently. It's like the doors are locked there. The data is in there forever. You cannot manipulate, tamper, or change anything in respect to the data. And it's all because of something called as cryptography. There are complex cryptographic algorithms which keep this data safe and secure. That's why this Ethereum blockchain is completely safe and secure. It's as if the train has got its own watchdog or security guard who's ensuring that whoever is inside the train or whatever is inside the train, it's completely safe and secure. So we have got some complex cryptographic algorithm which acts as watchdog to ensure that the data that is stored in this blockchain is completely safe and secure. Okay, so I hope that right now you have got a glimpse of what a blockchain is, what an Ethereum blockchain is, and how it's similar to Train. So let's move on to the current scenario or current situation of the Ethereum blockchain. So in Train, we have got an engine that pulls this goods or the passengers. Okay, similarly, we have got an engine or a consensus system that pulls the Ethereum blockchain. Here, the consensus system or the engine is called as POW or proof of work. Like we have diesel engine or steam or coal powered engine that pulls this train in a rail network. In the Ethereum network, we have got an engine that pulls this Ethereum blockchain, which is basically POW or proof of work. And if you don't know what proof of work is, then go check out our previous video. We have explained that in very detailed manner, but I will give you a quick glimpse of that. A proof of work engine or a consensus system works in a manner where users have to use their computational power, use their graphical processing units, burn electricity to mine blocks in which data can be stored. And that's how the system works. So you have to use your computational resources. So it's very computational resource hungry. It consumes a lot of electricity. That's how this Ethereum blockchain works using proof of work system. Okay, so we have been using this since its inception in 2015 to store data, to do a lot of transactions, a lot of smart contract, dApps, DeFi platforms have been working on Ethereum blockchain since then using this proof of work. Okay, and the people who mine these blocks to store this data to ensure that the system is going in the right direction, they get rewards also. Okay, things are going good. The problem is that it consumes a lot of energy. we have been burning a lot of electricity. It's like those steam engine and coal powered engine. It's running, it's doing its work, it's functional, but it's causing a lot of environmental issues. It's causing pollution. The same manner, because the Ethereum blockchain is powered by the POW or proof of work engine, it consumes a lot of energy. So it is estimated that the Ethereum blockchain alone uses more than 100 terawatt hours of energy every year. That's a huge amount of energy, leaving a lot of carbon footprint. And it's literally waste of energy. We could have used this energy to power a lot of households. It doesn't seem that this is sustainable in the long run. It's not environment friendly. Also, Ethereum has got another problem. That is, it supports just 15 transactions per second. That is very low compared to other competitors out there who are offering hundreds and thousands of transactions per second. And that is when the developers at Ethereum Foundation thought about coming up with a better solution, a better engine that could replace the POW engine powered Ethereum blockchain. This POW engine was similar to the steam powered or coal powered engine, just polluting, which wasn't sustainable in the long run. And we had to do this while ensuring that we don't hamper the current functionality of the Ethereum, or we don't face any downtime without causing any problem to the current functionality of Ethereum network or to its users or the dApps or the platforms running on it. And that was possible by the introduction of a parallel test network, which was launched by the Ethereum Foundation on December 1, 2020. And this parallel test network was called as Beacon Chain. And this Beacon Chain had a new engine. So we have the old school engine still running there, providing all the functionality, but we also have a new parallel test network which runs on a new engine, which we were trying and testing out. And this parallel test network, or the Beacon Chain, was powered by POS, or proof of stake. So if you ask how this proof of stake engine differs from the POW or proof of work engine, is the fact that the POW depends on mining. So you have to use your computational resources and burn a lot of electricity to mine blocks so that the Ethereum blockchain keeps on running. But the POS, or proof of stake engine, works by staking Ethereum tokens. You have to put your Ethereum tokens as security deposit, then you get a chance to validate the blocks, and that's how the POS powered Ethereum blockchain runs. So we have one main network running, which is based on the old school POW engine, and also a new network parallelly running, which is based on the new consensus mechanism or a new engine called as proof of stake. Okay, so things were going good. We had two networks, one main network and one test network. So this is the situation before merge. This is how it looks. Okay, so we have these two different networks running on Ethereum blockchain parallelly on two different consensus mechanisms. But because the proof of work mechanism wasn't sustainable in the long run, we had to bid adieu to it. We had to stop the usage of it so that we don't waste more electricity. Okay, that is when we came across this technological phenomena called as the merge. So what this merge simply means is that we'll no longer have two different networks in the Ethereum blockchain running parallelly on two different consensus mechanisms. But we just have one single Ethereum main network based out of the Beacon chain using this POS powered engine. So we have completely transitioned to proof of stake and said bye-bye to the POW powered engine. So right now you might be surprised how the post-merge scenario looks like, or how the Ethereum main network looks like after the merge. Then this is how it looks like. So what we did is we carried forward the POS, or proof of stake powered engine, from the Beacon chain into the Ethereum mainnet. So right now we are energy efficient, sustainable, and also will support scaling in the future. That simply means that we'll have more capacity to do more things in the future. At the same time, you'll observe that there is some remaining part from the proof of work old school chain. And what is that? We were considerable enough to retain all the data and transactions from the proof of work chain since the inception of Ethereum. So after the Ethereum's launch, whatever has happened, whatever the data transactions or whatever the dApps or platforms are on the Ethereum network are still maintained. So we are still storing all the data. So to simply sum up, right now we have all the old school records. We are ready to store more future records, but at the same time, we have reduced our energy consumption by 99.95%. So that is what the Ethereum merge means. So I hope that right now you have an understanding how impactful this ETH merge event is. So now let's look at a couple of misconceptions that people have regarding the ETH merge event. First one being that whether we'll see a reduced gas fees after this merge. No, that's also a misconception. We'll not see a reduced gas fees while we do any Ethereum transactions after the merge. Next one being whether we'll see a downtime during the transaction. No, the Ethereum developers at the Ethereum Foundation have ensured that there is a a smooth transition into the proof of stake consensus mechanism without any downtime. So there is literally zero downtime. Then the other question and the last one being whether we'll see a significant improvement in transaction speed or whether the transactions will be faster. No, that is also a misconception. The transactions will be getting completed at the same speed, but there is an improvement, a significant amount of improvement in terms of TPS. Before the merge, it was just 15 TPS or 15 transactions per second, but after the merge, it will be around 100,000 transactions per second. Okay. So I hope that with this video, I've quenched your urge to understand the merge. So if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. Please share it with your friends who want to understand the ETH merge and give it a subscribe. Bye-bye.